And I think this is also kind of a feel-good story. So I guess I guess it's Wednesday and you guys just want to like let your hair down a little. I get it. I do too. This is from the Huffington Post by David Moy. Everyone knows the names are. So here's the headline. The first cat in space may finally get the recognition she deserves. Currently, she's a UFO. Now, what does UFO stand for in this article? An underappreciated feline orbiter. I like it already. I'm a sucker for one of those. Everyone knows the names of famous astronauts like Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and some may even remember Laika, the first dog in space. However, the first cat in space has been largely forgotten by history. The pioneering pussycat. Say that 5 times fast. The pioneering pussycat. Pioneering pussycat. That's a t-shirt I need. I need a t-shirt that says pioneering pussycat, and it's just a picture of my cat, Lucy. She's pioneer in many ways. I don't know where she is, actually. I think she's outside rummaging around somewhere. She actually didn't finish her breakfast, so now I'm a little worried and neurotic. But sometimes she finishes it slow. It's no big deal. But yes, Lucy, my cat, definitely endorses this article. So the pioneering pussycat was named Felicette. Felicette, and she was shot into space 54 years ago this week from a base in the Sahara Desert by the Centre National d'Études Spatiales, the French version of NASA. All right, I just butchered. I do not have good French. I tried. Felicette was picked out of a group of about a dozen cats because she had the best reaction to a series of tests that included a spin in the centrifuge, according to Euronews. Her 12-minute flight took her 97 miles above Earth and included 5 minutes of weightlessness. Although this astrocat made history, Felicette was euthanized. Oh, dude. Felicette was euthanized a few months later so scientists could study the effects of space travel on her body. Why the hell was that necessary? Oh, man, now this isn't so feel good. Man, no cat has been in space since Felicette has become an underappreciated. All right, we don't need to do the joke twice. The writer of this article did. You know what? At first, I was like, my cat is not a big fan of authority, so she'll never be she'll never go to space because they'd be like, we're gonna run a test, and she'd bite the person, and that'd be the end of it. They'd be like, well, you're not going to space. Now I'm freaking glad because apparently I would like to think that something like this wouldn't happen now. Oh, here she comes. Here, let her come in. Let her come in. Oh, she doesn't want to come in? All right, you can let her go. Give her a dental treat. All right, thanks. That's my roommate. Lucy is hanging out in the kitchen. And she got a dental treat, which is good. Well, you know what? I'd like to think that pasta people say hi. I'd like to think that today something like that wouldn't happen, where they would not euthanize. I mean, aren't there other ways you could kind of study the effects on the cat without having to euthanize the animal? Like, aren't there other? Well, all right, let's not get too far. I mean, this did happen a long time ago. Hopefully, we've evolved with animal rights, and we wouldn't do something like that today. Hopefully, if another cat goes to space, hopefully when the cat gets back, they study the effects, but they do so without euthanizing the animal. They do so without harming the animal. That'd be great. So anyway, that part kind of bumps me out. Even worse, in some of the few tributes she's received, she's been misidentified as a male named Felix. I don't think that's worse. I think the worst part is that they killed this animal to just study the effects. I don't even think euthanization here. I mean, it's not like the animal was ill and there was no hope for recovery, so they put the animal down to avoid its suffering. It looks like the animal was fine, and they're like, we want to study the effects, and it's easier if you're dead. Not cool. Yeah, like what? And then the writer goes, even worse, she was mistaken for a dude. Even worse than, I mean, they killed her, but even worse, people thought she was Felix. Fuck Felix. Felix sucks. What are you talking about? The worst part is they euthanized the animal. All right. I thought this was a feel-good story, but Marine, you tricked us. This is not a feel. I mean, this is like, yeah, this is totally not a feel-good story. All right. But hopefully, if another cat ever goes into outer space, it's not euthanized for no reason. Hopefully, we've come a little further than that. I have nothing against, scientific exploration. I have nothing against, sending an animal to space, as long as that animal gets to survive and is treated fairly. That's, I'm thinking the cat would disagree. Yeah, me too. I mean, as long as the cat can safely go to space and safely get home, it's okay. That's, they did raise the money for the statue. All right, fair enough. We'll go on a scale of 1 to 10 in the feel goodness of this story. I'll give it. I don't know. What would you guys give it? Would you give it like 4? I don't know. I mean, it would have been like a 10 if they didn't like euthanize the cat for no reason. Like, it totally would have been a 10. All right. Hey guys, thanks for watching. That was a clip from Get Your News On with Ron, the world's first viewer-curated streaming news show. What does that mean? That means I log on to a stream and people tweet me articles over on Twitter at Ron Placone, or they use our Reddit subsection, which is just Get Your News On with Ron over on Reddit. And that's how we build the show. I'm seeing all these articles for the first time. We are literally getting our news on together. Follow me on Twitter at Ron Placone so you can participate. And this show streams live every Tuesday through Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So please do tune in. If you want to support this show, you can do so over on patreon.com/Ron Placone, where for as low as $1 a month, you get access to exclusive podcasts every week, exclusive videos, free tickets to shows when I'm performing in your town, and more for as low as $1 a month. Please do consider it. Thank you so much for your support. This has been Get Your News On with Ron.